आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for the debate.
On the show tonight at 8 p.m, the fight over Deepam has finally settled down with the High Court giving the verdict in favor of the Hindus. At 8:30 p.m. tonight, we decode the global buzz over Donald Trump's next move. And at 9 p.m. tonight, with my colleague Niranjan and Abhishek, we debate how Tukde gang is at play again in JNU. Ladies and gentlemen, the Deepam Rao case does not concern entry into a dargah, interference with another religion's worship, or the creation of a new ritual. The dispute is narrowly about whether a traditional Hindu lamp, the Deepam, can be lit at the Deepathon, a stone pillar located on a lower peak of the hill near Madurai, as it was essentially done historically. Now, the Tamil Nadu government opposed this, arguing that fighting the lamp could actually trigger a law and order situation, because the hill's shared religious landscape, which includes the Murugan temple, the other Hindu shrines, and the Sikandar Badusha Dargah at a higher elevation. Tonight, the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court has delivered a judgment that speaks how India's constitution balances faith as well as constitutional norms. Upholding the earlier order of Justice G.R. Swaminathan, the division bench of Justices G. Jayachandran and K.K. Ramakrishnan permitted the lighting of the light, and that too at the Deepathon, the stone pillar at that very hill. Now, in doing so, the court firmly rejected the Tamil Nadu government's argument that the ritual posed a threat to law and order, calling such fears exaggerated. And in its words, is nothing but an imaginary ghost created conveniently, which creates mistrust between communities. Now, the bench noted that lighting a ceremonial lamp at an elevated point in an age-old Hindu practice meant to be visible to devotees. It went further, cautioning that projecting speculative fears of unrest risks creating mistrust between communities, something a constitutional state must actively prevent, not enable. Now, at the heart of the ruling lies a crucial legal point. This was not merely about custom, but about rights that are historically documented and judicially settled. Equally significant is the court's understanding of secularism. Now, as constitutional scholars often point out, and that too, as far as Article 25 reflects, secularism in India does not mean the treasure or the erasure of religious expression. It means equal respect, equal protection, and equal application of law. Political reactions have followed, with the BJP welcoming this entire verdict and the DMK indicating it may explore legal options. That is their right. But what today's judgment reminds us is that this secularism cannot become a tool to selectively restrain constitutionally protected religious practices. In a diverse democracy, harmony is preserved by upholding law without prejudice, by not dragging religion and religious biases in politics that only strengthens your vote bank ahead of elections. The question tonight is that where there is no fissure, why create one? Take a look at this report.
The hills of Thiruparankundram, home to ancient Subramanya Swami temple, have become the epicenter of a heated religious dispute. For years, Hindu devotees have sought to light the sacred Karthigai Deepam lamp, not just at the hill's summit, but also at the historic Deepathun. Today, the High Court's verdict came in as a big victory for the Hindu side.
As you can see, the locals of this particular hill is praying to Lord Muruga by lighting lamps here and is showing towards the hilltop where the Deepathun is situated. And this shows that they are eagerly waiting forward to light the lamp next year on Karthigai Deepam.
The court has questioned the logic behind the government's opposition, terming it ridiculous. The Hindu side has welcomed the court's decision, seeing it as a victory for tradition and faith. This ruling is being hailed as a big win for the Hindu side, exposing what critics call the DMK government's ridiculous logic in blocking a long-standing ritual.
Mr. M.K. Stalin, his son, Mr. Udayanidhi, and other senior leaders of the DMK have consistently berated, derided, and attacked Sanatan Dharam.
The Stalin government, however, still defends its stance, arguing safety concerns and lack of historical evidence. As the Hindu side prepares to light the lamp, questions remain about the government's next move.
Salam Dharanidharan of the DMK, I want to begin by asking you, this morning when the court basically said that nothing but an imaginary ghost created conveniently which creates mistrust between communities should come across as the red line. The question that I'm asking you is that when there is no fissure, when two communities are existing peacefully, why is there a need to basically argue that if at all this is actually allowed, then there is going to be a law and order situation, which the court is now stating that it's an imaginary ghost that has been created by the state?
Well, I think you answered the question myself. When there is religious harmony there, and when there is a Deepam being lit there at Uchipalya temple, I mean for the last 150 years, when the place is serving as an example for the rest of the world on religious harmony. If you go to the foothills, you can see both Hindus and Muslims have their shops. If you go to the Deepam lighting function at Uchipalya temple, you will see both Hindus and Muslims there. If you go to the Dargah festival, there are also Hindus there. So when there is so much harmony and when no one is questioning anything, why is that one individual representing the Hindu Munani party affiliated with the BJP party has to go and create a ruckus? Okay, we respect the judiciary. I'm not saying we don't respect the judiciary. We believe the constitution, but at the same time, we have the constitutional right and duty to seek recourse when the decision overlooks critical facts, such as restoring, such as to maintain the historical norm, to maintain harmony, to maintain the culture of the temple. These are important, and which is why we have a sessions court, a district court, a high court, and a Supreme Court. Now we have told we go to a Supreme Court, we will get a stay on this order. That is the idea.
Mr. Dharanidharan, can I then ask you, because you are saying that when both the communities seem to have existed peacefully, you have the Muslim side saying that we do not have a problem. In fact, I would like to put this out on record, that you have the Dargah secretary, Arif Khan, stating that the religious establishment has no problem with the Hindus basically lighting a lamp. Then why is there a problem with the state government? You have the Muslim side also saying that we don't have a problem with this.
Then it is not minority appeasement, right, as the news channels and the BJP is trying to claim. So then there is absolutely not minority appeasement. Then why should there be appeasement and the minorities don't have a problem? But there are two facts to this which I like to
the minorities may not have a problem, but since the Attorney General is basically making an argument in the court, it does come across that the state is against it.
So, okay, then do you agree with me, like, right, that this is not minority appeasement?
Let the BJP basically respond. Mr. Rohan
No, no,
Gupta of the
no, no,
BJP
no,
is
no,
there.
listen,
Ask the
listen.
question to Rohan Gupta. I am simply
Okay,
asking
then he can answer.
that
No, no,
both
he can
sides.
answer at that
I am
time.
simply
So
talking
then-
about both sides here.
Okay,
The
okay,
Muslim
yeah,
side
no,
as well as
so
the
let me
Hindu
speak.
side. The Muslim
So
side also
then-
have come on record stating that we
then
don't
it
have a
makes it very
problem if
clear.
the lighting of the
Then it
lamp
makes it
takes
profoundly.
place.
Then it makes it profoundly clear, even to the BJP, that there is no minority appeasement. Point number one. The second point is G.R. Swaminathan's verdict. If you have read the point 7 and point 39 are both contradicting each other. In 7, he says about 2005 whether the Dargah committee did not have a problem, and 39 says Dargah committee has a problem. That I don't know how did he write two contradicting facts in a single judgment. Second is the cultural aspect of it. The cultural aspect is that 150 years the Deepam has been lit here, right? And it is the wish of the temple authorities to have the Deepam lit in the Uchipalya temple. It is not that the Deepam is not being lit; it's always been lit. Even during AADMK, Jayalalitha's regime, the Deepam was only lit in Uchipalya temple. There were cases filed by different people for different pleas, but every time, or different prayers, every time the one way or the other, the state government, even ADMK, had only said that the Deepam be lit in the Uchipalya temple. Now everything is going fine. The Hindus are happy. The Muslims are happy. Why change it? Simply because there is one party which has a template. Starts from the
No,
90s.
but the Hindu side.
Where
Okay.
the right...
Let me bring in Rohan Gupta also. You
No,
made your
let me
point.
complete. No, you interjected me. I have not made my point. Important point. From the 90s onwards, BJP has a template to create communal riot before an impending election and using that riot to win elections. This is the template, which is what they're trying to do. You yourself said everything is fine. So let the status quo continue.
Do you accept?
No one has a problem.
Okay.
No one has
You saying no one has a problem?
Tell me who has
I just want a
problem
quick
here.
answer
Tell me
from
who
you,
has a
Mr.
problem.
Dharini Dharan.
BJP has a problem. BJP does not.
Okay. I will ask that, but I just want a quick direct answer. Because the state government plans to make a further appeal in this, which means that you're not satisfied with what happened in the court today. Is that the case?
That is the constitution. That is the constitution, which is why we have different layers of court, because one level of judiciary may be wrong, which is why you have different layers. Otherwise, everything ends with one court, no? Why do you have a number of courts?
Rohan Gupta, you've already heard the DMK saying that there is no problem. Both sides exist peacefully, and this is about it's about the constitutional rights that they have, and they have a problem with the judgment that has come in. The Attorney General has argued in the court that there is no empirical or historical proof establishing that the stone pillar as a Deepathon. Number one. Number two, the state has not formed any opinion on the origin or the nature of the structure. Number three, there is no established tradition of lighting the Deepam at the disputed site. The question here is that they're essentially saying that, look here, we do not have a problem if it is at the temple site itself. Why go up and then light the lamp?
I think the way DMK spokesperson was shamelessly justifying the stand, I think he has wasted 12 minutes of your debate. He himself is not clear what he's saying. If he's saying that both Hindus and Muslims were satisfied, then why the DMK government opposed the court order on the first place? Why they went up to the impeachment level? So it's a tight slap on appeasement politics. It's a tight slap on anti-Hindu mindset. It is a tight slap on anti-constitutional mindset. How can a state government defy the order of the court and not implement it? My first question is that. Whatever it is, you can appeal, you can file appeal, you can go Supreme Court, High Court. How can you not implement the order? Is it not anti-constitutional? You are talking about constitution. It's a tight slap. The court has clearly said, Justice Jai Chandran and Ramakrishnan, they clearly said this issue is unnecessarily politicized. Why you are against the traditions? Why all the time the Sanatan people will have to go to ensure the tradition is maintained?
But
why appeasement politics so important
the
to
DMK
you?
says, Rohan Gupta, the DMK has said that they have done enough for the Hindus.
The state government?
In fact, on record, the DMK has said that they have done a lot for the Hindus, much more than the other parties.
Exactly. Exactly my point.
See, again,
I think
there is no competition between what they have done for Hindus and Muslims. As a citizen, you have to do everything for everybody. But you try to justify things which are wrong. It is a height of appeasement politics, and you should apologize to the country and the people of the country
I want to bring
for
in,
your
I want to bring in MR right now.
What are you talking?
No, I just want to interject 1 second. See, I think you misunderstood what I said or did not comprehend what I said. I clearly said.
Why you want to interject on that?
Rohan, allow him to respond.
You have to
allow him to
apologize.
respond, and then I'll bring in MR
There
Venkatesh.
is harmony there. There is harmony there because the status quo continues. If he does not understand what status quo means, he can go look at dictionary. Status quo means the existing norms.
Why you have
going
opposed?
on for the last 150 years.
Why you
150
oppose the
years.
order?
There is no, because it will create, because it's going against
Why
the
you have
culture.
opposed
Last
Mr.
150 years.
Swaminathan's order?
Because
Justice
it goes against
Swaminathan's
the culture.
order.
Explain it to you. It goes against the culture of the place. And
Okay,
then
it goes
secondly,
against the.
There is
okay.
no reason
I want to hold on.
Justice
It goes
Swaminathan's
against the
order.
culture.
Communal disharmony.
Rohan,
It will create
hold on.
communal
Let me
disharmony.
bring in. It goes against the culture here, is what the DMK representative has to say. I want to bring in MR Venkatesh, an independent mind on this entire issue. MR, if you really take a look into it, the question here is about a traditional practice. I want to bring in that aspect into it, go beyond the political slugfest here. It's about our culture, it's about our tradition, it's about the fact that it has existed, while the argument that has been made in the court that this is not a practice that has existed for very long. So there is an attempt that has been made by the Attorney General in the court by simply stating that, look here, it is status quo that we want to maintain.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm not wearing the hat of a political analyst today. I represented the petitioner in the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court, so where the advocate's hat, and let me tell you certain facts, because I think the DMK representative was very short on facts. He did not even come near what was argued in the courts. First thing, this is more than 1,500 to 2,000-year-old temple. It's a pride of Tamil Nadu, where 6 Murugan temples are called Aripada Veedu, and this is the first one, the Pradhanam of all temples. And in this, for years, there is a habit or shall I say practice of lighting lamps at the top of hill. Usually Murugan temples are on the top of several hills, and lighting lamps is one such practice. Unfortunately, we have a practice that was discontinued, and the Uchi Pillayar, which means a pillar on top of the summit, has been demolished, and the Uchi Pillayar was brought down to just 50 meters above the ground level. It is not Uchi Pillayar, it is a makeshift Pillayar at some place. And that is where the lighting of the lamp was continued for the last 150 years. But locals tell me it is not more than 100 years. 100, 150 does not make anything. But this is an aberration in a 1,500, 2,000-year-old temple. This was the argument that we made, that at every place, every single Tamil historical record. Let me tell you this for your viewers. There are several great languages in the world: Hebrew, Sanskrit, Greek, Latin. Many of them are claimed to be spoken even by the gods like Sanskrit. But Tamil is the only language where Lord Muruga itself is the Lord. The Lord of Tamil language is Lord Muruga. And for him, we Tamils believe that lighting of the lamp on certain days, on full moon nights, is our prerogative. Be that as it may. This practice was discontinued, and we wanted to reintroduce this because this is culture, this is civilization. Otherwise, we are in Aurangzeb's rule. We are in Lord Dalhousie's rule. Why did we fight for independence? DMK always shirks, is so shamed getting independence. That is why DMK always feels that we have to have status quo. We didn't get, let me tell the DMK representative, we didn't get status quo to be on what Dalhousie did or what Aurangzeb did. We want to re-establish our Tamil pride. We want to re-establish what Avayar did, what Thiruvalluvar did, what great Agasthyar did. And that is what we wanted to do. And I'm glad that the tradition, we are
the argument that the argument that is being made, that why exactly re-litigate when it comes to boundaries that have been existed, that have been settled 100 years ago?
No, your question is wrong. See, this was started by a Muslim MP of DMK who went to the top of the hill, started eating biryani, cooking non-veg food, and then we thought, again, our rights was being challenged. And he was. Please shut up. I didn't disturb you. Please
don't use the word shut up.
Please shut up.
Don't say shut up.
Please shut
Don't
up.
say shut up.
Can we be a little civil?
You shut up.
Okay.
You shut up.
MR and Mr. Darani, let's just stick to the fact. Let's just stick to our arguments. Let's have the debate on pure argument here.
No, please.
Okay, gentlemen, can I just request? It's not helping anyone. Please understand here. It does not help anyone. No one is being able to
You shut up.
Okay, come on. Can I just MR and Mr. Dharanidharan. Okay, can you please hold on? Pull back a little bit. We are talking about a very important issue here, and both sides are putting their arguments. Mr. Dharanidharan, you will get the chance to respond also. Please understand.
This is the foolish behavior of the DMK. You must understand.
MR, let's not get into see, MR, as a respected individual, MR, there's no doubt about the fact that your stature, and more importantly, you're a respected figure in the state. Let's just keep this debate along
I will give the respect. I did not stop him from making his points, did I?
No, please go ahead. Make your point. Make your point, and I'll bring in Mr.
Whatever vomit he did, I allowed him to do it and expose himself. Now that I am making my points, let him keep shut. Simple. Now understand this. We are reclaiming our position. We are a lost position is being reclaimed, and it was sought to be disturbed by a Muslim MP by trying to go there and cook non-veg food. People went to the court. People went to court, got a favorable verdict. Now, this Deepatun has been there not 100 days before the election like this gentleman is trying to say. In 1995, there is a verdict which says light the Deepatun 15 meters away from the Dargah. 15. He doesn't know this. See the look on his face. He looks absolutely like a lost child in a...
Because you're blabbering. I am asking, who are you to represent the Hindus?
Idiot, please, Mr. Idiot.
You are an idiot. You are an idiot. Who are you to represent the Hindus, first of all? Who are you to represent the Hindus, first of all? Who are you to represent the Hindus?
Who the hell are you?
You win elections.
Who the hell are you?
Let's be a little civil here. Gentlemen, can we be a little civil here? Can we be a little civil here? Let's not call each other names here. It just takes away from the seriousness of the debate.
You go in elections, you go in elections.
MR Venkatesh, MR, let's not do this. Let's not call each other names here.
If he talks, he'll get slippered.
You all have your arguments to make. It's a very serious issue.
He'll get slippered.
Contest election with 1,000 more.
Mr. Dharanidharan, come on, let's not be so childish here. Let's not be so childish here. Let's not do this placard business.
Does he know my educational qualification?
Come on. Can you please restrain yourself a little bit?
I have only one question. Who is he to represent the Hindus?
Mr. Dharanidharan, he's asking you a simple, he's asking you a straight question. You have essentially argued by simply saying that this is not an established practice, which is not the case. The fact of the matter is this, that it is a civilization. Hold on, MR, let me take this to the DMK and Mr. Pullarao also here. Mr. Dharanidharan, what has been contested for a long time, for a very long time is the fact that you have disputed the very existence of a tradition. Is that the case? Are you saying there is no tradition of this sort? Pullarao, you're muted.
Yeah. See, basically, we had very interesting aspects of it, aside from the noise, and it's very educative. Aside from the noise, I know MRV also is no figure, a new person, and the other gentleman also. And, I don't know, I know my Tamil friends sometimes get a little excited, if I may say so, but they're okay. The point is this, it's a legacy issue. I want Mr. Venkatesh to say, it's a legacy issue.
Yes.
How can you say, so solve it today, solve it tomorrow? Please tell me, I am ready to listen.
Nobody said solve it tomorrow. Nobody said solve it tomorrow. But this is there in the course of 30 years.
Issue.
What do you mean 30 years?
Issue. Okay.
Years,
it's a legacy. Oh, fine, I heard you. It's a legacy issue. It's going on for 100 years, whatever. And we have to sort it out in a country, which is such a multifaceted country.
No.
If what you said to Salim, let me speak for 2 minutes.
You mean to say that the Muslims will have a veto right? In short, your English...
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't mean to say anything.
The Hindus are not prepared to listen to this nonsense that this is a multifaceted country. We have 30 years we have been agitating in the court.
Wait a minute.
And this matter was taken into the court in
I'm requesting you. Let's hear the other side also.
One second, no other side. Don't go into these words. You're a lawyer, we respect you. Don't qualify everybody else or their words. If you don't like us, if you find me offensive, I'll walk away. I am not here to, I respect you, you just respect others.
Don't hurt my sentiment.
Maybe, if you want to say it, you speak.
We are not in
speak,
CWC resolution, sir. We are not passing a CWC resolution. We are passing something which the judges have understood fully. Please respect the courts. I'm only saying respect the courts.
Let me talk, then I'll respect you also more. If you keep on interfering, what's the point?
Go ahead, Mr. Pullarao. Let's not waste time. Let's not waste time. Make your point. Now, you are saying what has been the long-standing dispute here. The long-standing dispute, which no longer is a dispute here. Mr. Pullarao, I just want to expedite this now because I don't have much time here. Are we disputing the existence of this tradition, which today has been settled by the court? So, are we to accept what the court has already said? Can we now move on?
You see, we accept everything, tradition, and we also have a large cultural amnesia. We have forgotten so many other traditions which should be forgotten also. You want to go into all the cultural history? It's a very gory history. Luckily we have, we all suffer from forgetfulness and we past. We're looking to the future.
Now
I appreciate a cultural
Sorry to say,
icon,
Mr. Pullarao, now you're indulging in whataboutery. Now you're indulging in whataboutery.
No whataboutery. All I'm saying is this is a legacy issue. Okay. It has to be handled with care. My friends don't believe so.
Will you accept? My question here is this. I'm not getting into the political aspect of it because I'm more concerned about a tradition that exists. And can we now be a mature country where we accept our traditions? And more importantly, why is there that the fact that we are always in denial? The very fact that the Hindus have had to fight to restore our own tradition, our own civilization, why should that be a problem for a certain select political groups?
Let me tell you, we are only 80 years old.
And Mr. Balan also wants to come in.
Our nation, one sentence, we are only 80 years old. In countries which have been there for 500 years as a nation, the social issues, social equations are still being tested. We're only 80 years old. It will take time before the social questions are settled. That's what sociology, that's what history is about.
Okay, Rohan, you've heard what the DMK is. Can I get the DMK and I'll come to Mr. Balan. Rohan, and can I get the DMK, Mr. Dharan to also come in. Rohan, first to you.
Yeah. See, I have heard all the arguments and the lame argument what DMK is making that no, they are not against the status quo and it is against the tradition. What are you talking? You have not implemented the court's order. My first point is that whether you differ with the tradition or you differ with culture, whatever, I agree you have right as a party. But you tell me, how can you not obey the court's order? That is point number one. How can your government hold the implementation of order and then go to the higher court? So that clearly shows that your objective is not to oppose whether culture or tradition. It is to ensure the appeasement politics because of the existence of Dargah. This is the core issue. And you didn't stop there. You went to the level that you went for the impeachment of the judge. What it says.
Mr. Dharan, I wanted to bring in the impeachment issue. The impeachment issue, it's become a political weapon. What are you essentially trying to do? That if I do not like this, if I do not like a judgment that has come in, we're going to label them. We have gone to an extent of labeling our judiciary, our judges. To what extent are we going to go, Mr. Dharan? If this is the kind of precedent that we're going to lay down, then there is no end to this path.
Could you let me speak without being interrupted? Then I can answer your question.
I have not interrupted you at all.
Yeah, fine. The both issues are not intertwined. Of course, this verdict is one of the reasons, but there are hundreds of other reasons why we wanted the judge to be impeached. In fact, 3 months before this verdict, our parliamentarians gave a letter to the Chief Justice he should be impeached. A year before this, the advocate of the Madras High Court gave a letter to the Chief Justice of the Madras High Court saying this judge should be impeached because it results in a question, can a judge be biased? There have been evidences that the judge was biased. He's or subconscious or conscious, I do not know. Why can you allow a judge who is biased based on race, creed, color, religion? You can't. And that is why we have provisions in the Constitution to impeach a judge. Why is that a problem? BJP, the first impeachment in Indian history was done by the BJP in the 90s. There have been about 7-8 attempts to impeach judges. More than half of it was done by the BJP. That is why I have the provision. What is the problem here? Another important thing is, when there are few individuals, we represent the Hindus. Who are they to represent the Hindus?
My party has the majority of the Hindu vote. Not even the BJP. BJP's votes are 37%.
It is not question of impeachment on the issue of on what issue you are ordering impeachment.
Mr. Balan wants to come in. Mr. Balan wants to come in. It's been quite long that he... Okay, Rohan,
Yes.
you take both sides. You take both sides, but let Mr. Balan also come in. Mr. Balan,
No, please listen to me.
Two quick issues here. One is on the fact that if you do not like a judgment, can you simply go ahead? As far as impeachment is concerned, impeachment, the process of it in itself is very different.
I'll come to
are
that
we looking
point.
into the misbehavior and incapacity of the judge here?
No, please listen to me. I'll come to that point. As far as Thiruparankundram, Deepatun or a Sarvetun or a Granite Tun, there are about 5 judgments. There is a judgment of 3 benches. Justice Nizam Banu, Srimati and Vijay Kumar, under Article 141 of the Constitution of India, larger bench should be followed. This judgment of Mr. Swaminathan and the division bench is against res judicata. In all about, there are 5 judgments. All these questions, the 3-bench decision resolved that it should be taken before the civil court. When such is the order, the division bench and the single bench violating Article 141 of the Constitution of India. Mr. Swaminathan is also addresses meetings conducted by religious organizations. He shall be impeached. No other.
On what basis?
Don't laugh.
Mr. Balan, I cannot let this continue. I cannot let you continue because the kind of accusations that you are basically leveling against a sitting judge without much of an evidence is unacceptable.
Mr. Swaminathan should be impeached.
On what basis?
He is a man of religious orientation.
It's a dangerous thing, Mr. Balan, that you are making on national television.
Can you pass an order?
I cannot possibly allow this to happen.
Do you know the decision of Rama here?
Okay, Mr. Balan. Now, what you are essentially done in the last couple of seconds is typical to what the DMK and the other political parties have essentially done in the parliament.
Division bench, then it was taken to Privy Council. That backing the verdict, he simply laughs like a mad. He should read judgments. This is constitutional issue. We have to value the constitutional mandate. How can the single bench overrule 3 bench?
Okay, can I get Mr. Dharan? I want a clear answer here. Both of you have made a case that you have a sitting judge who is biased. You use the word biased against a sitting judge. I just want you on national television tonight to say what evidence do you have to really say that the sitting judge was actually biased?
Yeah, we have less time. I'll speak. I've understood your question. The firstly and foremost, repeatedly has sat
with the track record. How many
firstly and foremost, he has repeatedly
how many meetings? Who organized those meetings? What is this? What about the 3-bench decisions, sir? There are 5 decisions. How can he violate? His law permits. His constitution permits. What Article 1 point? See, the whole issue shall be resolved.
Okay, can I just quick word, Mr. Dharan, and then final word, Emma.
Yeah, exactly. So one second. I think he's not able to hear you.
Mr. Balan, Mr. Hold on. I'll just get Mr. Dharan up.
You don't believe in judgments?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Repeatedly, the sitting judge has shared diets with RSS and BJP ideologues. I have no problem with them sharing diets with them. But the main problem is that
spoiling the whole nation. A peaceful state like Tamil Nadu, Hindutva forces wanted to create ruckus. Hindutva forces wanted to rich. And what type of politics is this? Is the religion is teaching violence? And that is a survey stone. Where when the Deepa was lit there, it is not a Deepa stone, it is a granite stone. And you should know the history.
I just want a quick one, because here the DMK, the main signatory as far as the impeachment is concerned, was saying it is, the judge is biased. Can I just, hold on, Mr. Balan, I want a quick answer from the DMK here. You are saying that there are meetings that have taken place. I don't understand, on national television when you're making this kind of an accusation.
Let me speak. Understood your question.
Please go ahead.
repeatedly has sat with the BJP, RSS ideologues. I don't have a problem. Anyone can sit in. It's a free world. But the main pertinent point here is he has gone on stage there and ridiculed the ideology of my party. A random person can do it. A free-spirited individual can do it. Can a sitting judge do it? In the bench, he has remarked, non-Brahmins are not fit to be priests. It is there in record. My party has mentioned that. So how can a sitting judge continuously go and share dais with RSS, BJP ideologues and ridicule the ideology of my party, and ridicule the chief minister itself, which itself clearly shows that he has conscious or subconscious bias against the ideology. A judge is supposed to maintain partisanship.
One final word here. One final word. You have heard what the DMK say. The DMK levels an allegation here is that you have a sitting judge who's ridiculing my ideology, and hence it comes across as biased to me. I'm free as a political party to raise this. I'm free as a political party to raise this, but however, one may not accept the fact that by doing so we are setting a dangerous precedent. One final word coming in from MR.
Can I tell you, there are several DMK party card holders who have gone on to become judges of Madras High Court. Communist Party leaders who have gone on to become judges of Madras High Court. Can I list them now? Shall I take names? People will start squirming in their seats. So let us stop this nonsense of alleging something against the judges and their personal bias or personal beliefs. That would do a great dignity. As a lawyer, I do not want to get into
use the word nonsense.
I do not want to get into the pitchwash of trying to allege the... Sir, please give me the courtesy. Please give me the courtesy. I did not disturb what you said. Please listen to me. But if you don't have the temerity to listen to me, you will have to hear...
MR, I'm running out of time, so I just want a quick word from you. MR, I'm sorry, I'm running out of time, so hence I just want to give you the last word.
See, the point is, the judges... Today, Swaminathan's judgments get subsumed by the two-member bench of Justice Jayachandran and Ramakrishnan. Both these judges have said that Justice Swaminathan's judgment was perfect and it holds water as on day. Unless it is by an order of Supreme Court, either stayed or reversed. Till such time, you have to live not only with Justice Swaminathan's judgment, you have to deal with Justice Jayachandran's judgment.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us.
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।